Ali Abana was a father of 5, robbed and shot to death in a Costco parking lot in Dallas. Police say the suspect was a 16-year-old with a long and violent criminal history. It's just one example of violence at the hands of a juvenile. Thursday morning, FBI Director Christopher Wray met to talk to local police chiefs, and on his agenda was the sharp increase in juvenile violent crime.
Whether it's carjackings, armed robberies, or even worse violence, juveniles committing serious violent crimes are a challenge that everybody in law enforcement faces these days.
He says part of the problem is that juveniles are used by adults to commit those violent acts.
You see, for example, situations where you have gangs who will task juveniles to be the shooter because of the perception that they have that the consequences to the juvenile will be less than it would be if the shooter was an adult.
And he says it's not just juveniles involved in gangs and gun violence, but teenagers plotting terrorist attacks.
In fact, each of the past 3 years, the Dallas area has seen an increase in cases involving juveniles inspired by foreign terrorist organizations like ISIS.
He says the FBI, working with local law enforcement, have recently disrupted violent attacks. He says one of the biggest problems is social media,
where you get kids essentially online egging each other on to commit violence.
Director Wray says they are making strides. For example, in Dallas, they are seeing a drop in violent crime because of DPD's robust violent crime plan. And he says that's part of the answer. Everyone working together. In Dallas, I'm Rebecca Lopez.